who says life fills with colors of happiness after marriage. There are times after marriage, too, when people feel like they die every moment. They say that after marriage, two bodies become one soul. It is said that after uttering, "I accept" 3 times, love itself finds its way. It is said that when you accept one another after reciting the Kalma, the journey of a lifetime begins together. Far away in a quiet place, amid tall mountains, lush greenery, and mist, the cold is biting. Rain falls gently, and the warmth of holding hands feels so serene. In such moments, an expression from the heart arises. "Oh, my pure love, I made you mine by making God my witness. Even if Judgment Day arrives, never let go of my hand, never leave my side." But there are some unfortunate souls whose love stories remain incomplete. "Sadia, get ready quickly, my child. Your aunt and uncle are coming," her mother said. With a book in hand, Sadia replied, "Why should I get ready? Let them come." Her mother, looking lovingly at her, said, "My dear, they are coming to ask for your hand in marriage." Sadia said, "Mother, I don't want to get married." Her mother tried to explain lovingly, "My child, you will have to make a home for yourself one day. Your aunt's son is a good match. He will take care of you." Sadia fell silent. Meanwhile, Asif was arguing with his mother. "Mother, I don't want to marry Sadia." His mother angrily said, "You be quiet. What we are doing is for the best." Asif shouted in frustration, "Mother, even if I die, I won't marry Sadia." His mother, firm in her decision, replied, "You will marry her whether you like it or not." Sadia's mother came to their house and slipped a ring on Sadia's finger. Sadia remained silent. Although Sadia was beautiful, Asif didn't find her appealing. Asif didn't want Sadia as his life partner, but his mother was adamant. Sadia, who had completed her BC, wanted to continue her studies, but everyone was in a hurry to get her married. Sadia remained quiet, while Asif created scenes at home. "I will drink poison, but I will not marry Sadia," he declared. His mother, just as stubborn, said, "Drink it if you like, but you will marry Sadia." Asif screamed, "Mother, don't do this." But his mother refused to listen. The wedding preparations began. The house was filled with joy. Sadia was both happy and sad. She called Asif. "Asif, tell me, what color should I wear for the Mendi night?" Asif replied angrily, "Sadia, don't call me. Ask my mother, or decide for yourself." His tone was harsh. Sadia felt hurt. On the night of the Mendi, Asif stood before everyone with folded hands and said, "We won't be happy together. Mother, please don't insist." But his mother swore on her life, "You have my word. If you don't marry Sadia, you will see my dead face." Asif fell silent. Sadia and Asif's wedding took place alongside the marriage of Asif's sister and Sadia's brother. Reluctantly, Asif accepted Sadia. On their wedding night, Sadia, dressed as a bride, waited for Asif in their room. When Asif entered, he didn't say a word and lay down on the carpet to sleep. Sadia was shocked. Asif didn't even speak to her. The next day, Asif didn't even glance at Sadia. What could be more painful for a woman than this? Days turned into weeks. Asif returned home, but never spoke to Sadia. Once, Sadia brought food for him. Asif threw the plate against the wall and shouted, "Don't ever bring me food again. This time I've warned you with words. Next time I'll use my hands." Sadia's body trembled in fear. Asif's mother intervened. "Asif, is this any way to talk? Aren't you ashamed?" Asif remained silent. "Mother, stay out of this." Sadia, crying, asked her aunt, "Why hasn't Asif said a single loving word to me since our wedding. What have I done wrong? Her aunt replied, "My child, don't worry. He'll come around." A year passed. Though they lived under the same roof, they were strangers to each other. One day, Sadia asked, "Asif, what have I done wrong? Why are you treating me like this?" Asif angrily replied, "How many times must I tell you? Don't talk to me." Crying, Sadia said, "Asif, a year has passed. If you don't want to be with me, divorce me." Asif shouted, "I would divorce you if not for the sake of my sister's marriage." Sadia tried to speak, but Asif slapped her. "Get out of my sight," he yelled. Sadia wept bitterly. What has happened to my life? Asif continued to humiliate and abuse Sadia, taking out his frustration and anger on her. His mother's stubbornness had ruined a young, innocent life. 11 years passed, 11 years of hatred. But life took an unexpected turn. One day, Asif had a terrible car accident. Both his legs were severely injured, and the doctors advised amputation. Asif became disabled. His arrogance, anger, and pride were shattered in an instant. Sadia learned of the accident. Her parents advised her, "My child, leave him now."